If you want to work on better posture, some naggy scap pain, thoracic spine, mid upper back problems, I've got a follow along flow for you. Dr. Marcia here, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist, certified yoga teacher, and author of Movement for Everybody. So let's get into it. This will be a floor situation, okay? Knees to ground. If that already doesn't sound good to you, move on. It's okay. I've got tons of other videos. I actually have a playlist organized by position. If you want to sit only, you want to stand only, check those playlists for shoulder, back, spine, yoga flows, and mobility flows, okay? Otherwise, this specific mobility flow is on the ground. So if you know the knees in your ground are not always on the best of terms, get you a nice yoga mat, roll it up, or get something soft. I have a nice bolster here. You can have your pillow from your bed, throw cushions from your couch. Doesn't have to be fancy, okay? And then you'll need something to lean on. We're gonna lean on it. So whether you're positioned to use your couch or a coffee table that's really high or an actual chair, doesn't matter, okay? So first we'll start in whatever a comfortable seat is for you. Doesn't matter what you're doing. We're gonna end up kind of hands and knees, but we're gonna work our way up to that, okay? So start in a comfortable seat. Let's just take 3 breaths to get like locked in for a second. In through the nose and out through the mouth if possible. Try that breathing pattern again. Nice. Let's get into the neck. Let's go side to side. Let's twist. Try to get as far to the shoulder as you can. Let's do shoulders up towards the ears. Squeeze. Pull down. Pull, 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 pull. Like somebody's pulling your arms through the floor. Up to your ears. Pull down. One more time, up to your ears and pull down. Pull, 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 pull. Relax. Let's get into some big obnoxious shoulder circles. We're going backwards. Maybe you feel like you want to get a little funky with it. You only want to do one arm at a time. That's cool. Otherwise, you're still doing both. You can go slower than me or faster. I don't care. Switch directions. Everything is a suggestion. I don't know you. You're a stranger. We're somehow connected together on the internet, which is a wild concept, and I'm happy you're here, but choose whatever you want to do. So we're going forwards. Maybe you want to get funky with it and do one at a time. Maybe you're still doing both at a time. Let's do about 4 more. Maybe you're moving faster or slower than me. Get your last one down. Check it out, get your wiggles out. All right, let's do some side reaches. So you could put the left hand down and reach your arm across. Depending on how you're sitting, maybe you put your elbow down, maybe you put nothing down and you just tip over like a little teapot. That's fine too. Let's do 3. 3, 2, 1. Other side, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's warm up the wrist. Do some circles on the wrist. Switch directions. You can hold the wrist down on your lap, up like little T-Rex arms, or straight up here. And we're going to pull it palm down. Pull the back of your hand towards your face for 1, for 2, and 3. Switch it. Again, you can be straight up here, so now you're getting a little shoulder action, or here, or here. Pull the palm towards your face for 1, for 2, for 3. All right, shake it out. Now we're ready, maybe, mostly, kinda, to get on hands and knees. So, let's go a little side to side action on our hands and knees. If you are just like, hands and knees is not for me, like get to what the point is with the chair, you can skip hands and knees entirely and go elbows on the chair and go side to side, that's fine. Up to you. Okay, let's switch front to back. Back to the center. We're gonna do some scap push-ups. So if your hands on knees, like so, your arms will stay straight. See if you can get your elbows to go at least in the same direction, maybe together, maybe facing forward, I don't care. And then you're going to tuck that chin. We're nice table shape here. And we push away from the floor and sink in. Push away and sink in. If you are doing elbow on chair, bench, whatever, same idea. Alrighty, so I need this a little closer to me. Boom. Let's get into our position. Lock and load that neck. Let's do 3. So sink, push. For 1, sink, push. For 2, sink, push. For 3. Nice. Come back to the center here. We're going to reach out to the side. So if you're on the chair already, elbows down, you can reach like so. Boom. Elbow bent. Boom. Down to the floor. Boom. If you are hands and knees, your left hand will stay sturdy. Your right hand is going to go palm down, up. We're not twisting, trying to stay right here. Okay, so let's keep that same mechanics of 3 controlled, slow movements. Let's do the right arm, lifting up for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Left side, breathe in and lift for 3, for 2, for 1. Relax. You can come off the hands and the elbows if you want for a second. Nicely done. Let's add another direction. So that was like a T. We're going to do a Y next. So our thumb is going to point up. We're going to be at a diagonal. Not in front, not to the side, in the middle. Just right, Goldilocks. If you are on the chair, same vibes. Thumb up, diagonal. Doesn't really change. Now, in general, if lifting the arm is hard, wherever you get is where you get. As long as some muscle is being worked, then you're doing the work, okay? So let's lock and load. Try and keep your chin tucked in. And then we're going to go right hand, thumb up, reach for 1, slowly lower. Reach for 2, slowly lower. Reach for 3, slowly lower. Left side, thumb up, breathe. Lift and lower. 1. Lift and lower. See, I had to fix my own chin. 1 more. Lift and lower. Relax. Okay. So at this point, we're all going to get to the chair, the bench, whatever you're using as your surface, together. Okay? So we're still on our knees, but now we're going to get our arms on the surface, straight to the point where the elbows are still supported on it, and you're kind of in like a child's pose with your arms up. If your thing is too short, then you're going to be like, instead of here or here, then you're going to be like down here. Add some height to whatever you're using, okay? I'm going to dump this because it's actually annoying me now. All right, so we're here, straight arms, elbows rested. Push your hips back as far as comfortable. Your head could be supported on the chair or just hanging. We'll take a breath for a second. Okay, now you're going to scoot your butt back so that your elbows are no longer supported on the surface. You see, I kicked out the bolster, but I still need something. So I'm going to roll up my mat. And that's a reminder to you that it is okay to stop and readjust if something isn't working. Okay? Anyways, so hands are on the thing, elbows are not. They're off. Okay? And then you're going to sink back into kind of a child's pose. This is a deep knee bend. And for some people, might be uncomfortable on the ankles. So, well, you got that towel nearby, stuff some spaces if you need to. You could sit on something more. I put it under my ankle because that feeling on my ankle gets to be a lot sometimes. Whatever you want. So try and find the sweet spot of what you need to get this position, because we're going to hold it and add a motion. So you have options. You can work on trying to lift the arm up. If that is enough, you stick with it. The other option is to lift the arm up, swim out to the side, rotate, reach all the way back, and then come back, rotate down, and reach forward, okay? Let's all just practice the reach together, and then the second round we could decide what we want to do. So right arm first, we're here, we're gonna reach up for 1, for 2, for 3. Left side, reach up for 1, for 2, for 3. Okay. Also, did I mention your knees could be out if you need some more space or that's comfortable. Okay. So engage how that made you feel and think about whether you want to repeat that or add the swoop. Okay. I will be demonstrating the swoop. We're trying to move with control and also not lose height, but it is okay if you reach and you're low. It's not that serious, okay? Whatever you get, I'm just happy you're here. Doesn't matter. Okay, so get back into your funny child's pose-ish position. Take a breath. Let's lift right arm. Maybe add the swoop. And swing back and lower. If you're just doing the lift, you do have the option to still make that harder by holding up the whole time we're swooping. Okay, number 2, lift, hold, or lift, swoop with control. Nothing else is moving but the arm. Relax. Last one, lift and hold, or swoop-de-doo with control. Relax. Left side, lift and hold, or swoop. And lower. Lift and hold, or swoop, nice and controlled and slow. I'm trying not to hit the curtain, and my left side is my funky side, so don't mind me. Last one, lift and swoop. And lower. Nice. Come out of that position if you'd like. We're going to finish off with a stretch. I'm going to show you the end of the stretch and the steps and points where you can stop. So this is the end point of the stretch. It's kind of like a combination of a child's pose and a puppy pose. Sort of. I don't know. But I'll just call it a lat stretch. So let's figure this out together, right? Straight arms, elbows supported. Put your head down. That should be pretty familiar to you. We kind of got here before, right? From here, bend your elbows. Or you might have to bend your elbows first if the coordination's just weird to figure out. That's fine. My forehead is still rested. If this is enough information right here and a good stretch on your triceps, your lats, your upper back, stay right here. The hands could be just prayer hands, clasped, whatever. Or if you need less information, you could let the arm rest towards the back of the chair. So I'm not totally straight, but also not totally bent. If that's enough information, stay there. If you need more, you're going to need to back away from the chair or move the chair a little bit away from you so you can get more elbows on edge and have your head thread through. That's how I got here. Okay, so figure it out where you want to be. Wherever you are, you should be able to hold it and breathe deeply. If you find yourself straining, holding your breath, take it back a notch. You're doing too much. Okay, wherever you are, we're going to hang out for like 30 more seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of whichever version you chose. Take your time. Nicely done. Let's all meet standing tall on our knees, hands on the surface. Maybe we go side to side. Maybe it's just the arms moving. Maybe it's the whole body, don't care. Maybe it's a circle. Nice. Let's do some shoulder circles with the hands planted. Back, back, back. And forward, forward, forward. We can repeat shoulder circles or take a twist. I'm going to put my left hand in the center of the chair. Right hand could go to my side. This is already a twist. Or I could go to my hip. Or I could reach back. And I'm trying to keep this hip from moving. We're trying to be only in the upper body. And come back to center. Switch sides, or you're doing your shoulder circles. Come back to center. Let's turn so that your left hand could be on the chair or your elbow to get a side stretch. Maybe you reach over, maybe you don't, doesn't matter. I'll hang out for a second here. Come on up, switch sides. So maybe elbow down, maybe hand is down, we're reaching over, or just letting gravity take you. We'll hang out for a little bit. You can let your head hang heavy too. Come on back up. Have yourself a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like. You could sit in the chair if you want, or come down to the floor. We're just gonna finish off with some neck stretches because that is connected to your upper back. So we're looking straight ahead, tip, right ear to shoulder. If you already feel a stretch in the side of your neck, you're done. Stay here. If you want a little more, place your hand down. Do not pull. And that'll give you a bit more of a stretch. You don't have to pull. Your arm's heavy, love. It's doing its work. Let's hang out for about 10 more seconds here. And if you have the hand on, gently release, coming up. Other side. We're looking straight ahead. Tuck that chin in. And try not to start from here. Get as up and open as you can. Left ear to left shoulder. If you already feel a stretch, leave it there. Add nothing. If you need more, gently place your hand on the side of your head. Gravity is that girl. She will do the work. You do not need to yank on your head. Let's hang out for about 10 more seconds. And gently release. Last stretch. What is up with me in the word chin today? Chin to your chest. As close as you get. If you're feeling that stretch in the back of your neck, sensational. If you need a little more, hands. You know the deal. Gently place on the back of your head. Let your elbows fall in. Take a breath. Let's hang out for about 15 more seconds. Come on back up nice and slow. Get your last wiggles out. Any last stretches your body's asking for. Otherwise, we are done, honey buns. Nice work. If you like this flow, hit that thumbs up. Let me know which version of the stretch you ended up with. Did you go halfway, all the way, a little bit? Did you skip it entirely? I'm kind of curious. Let me know in the comments. And if you're working on anything else and you got other goals, you can share that as well. Let's work on it together. All right, see you next time.